Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. Well, it's really not going to be a vlog today. Today is going to be the first episode of my new series called Cooking with Christina. It's actually, if you know me, it's kind of going to be a funny series because I don't cook, so this is going to be like a nailed it type. Yes, it's gonna be like a nailed it type series to like try to learn how to cook slash see what I mess up. My husband got me he got me a cooking book, and my mother-in-law got me a cooking book for Christmas. They got me the Chrissy Teigen and the Joanna Gaines one. So I'm not at that level yet. I'm just gonna be cooking stuff that I like know how to cook. So again, if you know me, my signature dish is pasta salad. It's like one of my favorite snacks I like make a big batch of it and just like put it in the fridge, and I'll eat it like during the week, like with a sandwich or like hot dogs or like whatever. But it's my go-to dish to make if like, you know, we're invited somewhere, someone's having a barbecue, or it's like the 4th of July and we're having a party, or if there's like a potluck at work, or if Jason's having a potluck at work, like I'll always just make pasta salad. It's easy, everyone loves it. So yeah, that's what today is gonna be. I just got back from Aldi. I have all of my ingredients here. I already have the water boiling and my pot's out, or what are those? Bowls. I got my bowls out. So yeah, what you're gonna need for this is, I mean, you really can make it your own and do like whatever you want. If you want to do like regular noodles, like veggie noodles, like whatever. So I just get the tricolor, and these are the rotinis, so they're like the swirly ones. But again, it just depends on like where I get my ingredients from. Like I said, this time was from Aldi, and you know, sometimes it's Target, sometimes it's Walmart, sometimes it's you know, just other local grocery stores. So again, so noodles, 1 onion. Aldi only sells them in like a bag, so I had to get the whole bag, but I'll only use 1, and I really don't even use 1 full onion, like a half. I get cherry or grape tomatoes. These are grape. Sharp cheddar cheese, pepper jack cheese. Again, if you like mild cheddar or Colby Jack instead, like it's whatever you prefer, but this is what I put in mine. I like the extra sharp Wisconsin cheddar because I like super sharp cheese. Shout out to Mandy and Brody. Hey guys. And then I like to put 2 different types of Italian dressing in mine. I like the zesty and the regular. I just kind of do half and half. I don't know why. Again, it's just like personal preference. And then I get the bite-size dry salami. These are I like the spicy ones. So if you don't like spicy, just get the regular or get whatever you want. So I get these little guys, and then a cucumber. So yeah, I'm gonna cut up all of the cheese and the onions and tomatoes, cucumber, and then yeah, we will be rocking and rolling. So let's go. So I cut, oh shit, I cut the cherry tomatoes just straight in half, so it's like a little half circle tomato, and just put it right back in its little dish until I'm ready for it. I'm gonna stir the pasta, turn it up to like an 8. And now I'm just peeling the skin off of the cucumber. And then before I'm messing with any of these veggies, I always wash them because, you know, if you buy them from a grocery store, there's, you know, people touching them, being like, oh, which one do I want? So make sure you always wash your veggies because that's gross. You don't want, like, someone that you don't know's nasty fingers on there. They could have been picking their butt or something. So, and then I'm just gonna chop up my cuke. Alright, the cucumbers are done. I just cut them into like little triangle pieces. So I'm gonna put those aside until I'm done, or until I'm ready for them. Just stirring up the pasta. Not done yet. And then next will be the onion, the worst part. I mean, I freaking love onions, but cutting them is a nightmare. So I'm just gonna try to speed through this real quick because, I don't like cutting onions. I normally, when Jason's home, I always make him cut the onions because I cry like a baby. See, it's happening. Onions are chopped, and then next is going to be the salami. These are already bite-sized, but I noticed just for like the pasta salad, how I like to cut everything up kind of small, just so it's not like a bunch of big ass pieces in your mouth like while you're trying to chew it. So normally I would keep these the size that they come. It's probably like a little bit than a quarter, but I am gonna cut them in half, just like I said, so they're not like super big pieces. So just right in half, so that should work just fine. And if you're not a meat eater, go ahead and feel free to just skip this part. Totally up to you. Totally, like I said, this whole thing is for preference. It's pretty much what you want in your pasta salad, you know? So whatever you want, put in it. If you want to add olives, add olives. I don't like olives. I sometimes add pickled jalapenos if I'm feeling real spicy, but not today. And normally I like to, like if I know that I'm making this for like a special occasion or something, like a barbecue or whatever, I like to make it like the night before so it sits in the fridge all night so it's like nice and cold. Not that it's not going to be cold, but I mean you are heating up the noodles, so it is going to take a little bit longer for it to, you know, cool down. So if you have an advance notice, I recommend doing it beforehand so you can let it cool. If not, if you don't have time to make it the night before, wake up super early and do it and let it cool for a few hours, like just a few hours before you go. And then another thing is when I buy the dressings from the store, I put them in the fridge immediately because they don't come cold, of course. So that's another thing that helps it cool quicker is
making sure that the dressings are cold. And I like actually sound like I know what I'm talking about, but that's only because I've made this pasta salad like 100 times, so I've kind of mastered it. But let me tell you, anything else that I try to cook, this and like baked ziti are the only two things that I know how to cook, like for real. So that's why I kind of wanted to start this series to challenge myself and try to replicate some of the recipes in like the Joanna Gaines or the Chrissy Teigen cookbooks, to try to like get better, because whenever I have kids, you know, I don't want to be like, oh, like mommy can't cook so we have to go to Taco Bell. Like, I want to be able to provide my family with home cooked meals. So we're working on it, folks. We're working on it. Okay, so the salami is all cut. Next up is the cheese. This part's gonna take forever, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that everything is cut up, your tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, cheese, pepperoni, or salami, whatever you want. I have the noodles in this big bowl here. And then at this point, you're just gonna start adding your ingredients. So tomatoes, cucumbers, onion, salami, and the best part, the cheese. That all the ingredients are in the bowl. That's when you're gonna take your Italian dressing. Like I said before, I like to use the zesty and the regular. So I like to use just like half a bottle of each. I know it's not a very healthy one, but it's a crowd pleaser. So that looks pretty good for now. You can always go back and add more if you think it needs more. So colorful and pretty. So this is the finished product. Of course, like I said, you're gonna wanna let it sit in the fridge for at least, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours maybe, or like I said, I normally do overnight. But let's taste test it just right off the bat and see how we like it. Here we go. Pretty good. So like I said before, just a super easy recipe that I make all the time. Crowd pleaser. It's really good. It's really good like after it's been sitting in the fridge for a while when it's like really cold. It's the best. But yeah, this was my first episode of Cooking with Christina. Hope that this series continues and that I can learn how to cook some stuff. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I wanted to get to anywhere, maybe we'll make a deal. Maybe together we can